What's up, everybody? This is Zach B, and welcome back to another brand new ARC episode here on Blowout Gaming. I have a very special PvE episode for you today. You heard me right, guys. I am here on an official island map, and I wanted to go through my first 24 hours from Beach Noob to my first base and all the craziness in between. So make sure to gently tap that like button for me and smash that subscribe button, and let's jump into it. Honestly, the hardest part about starting official is the pillars. As far as the eye can see, people get pillar happy. And the bases can be so big that they lag the world around you. But don't give up. I continued to follow the beach past all of these bases, and I found a great spot in the corner, and as soon as I found it, I claimed it with my own pillars. Don't worry, guys, nothing crazy, but this corner island is going to be perfect to get us started. Now, obviously, I started with a little 2x2 thatch hut for the basics. Mortar and pestle, campfire, bed, the basics. Because my only goal right now is upgrading. I've got a forge and a smithy going, and I found some metal in the rocks down by the water. Metal tools are on the way. Also, turns out that there are 3 main drops all around my new base, and I was able to grab some easy armor and some sweet BPs to go along with all of these new tools. At least, at this point, I'm feeling pretty good about things. And then I see it, the ominous glow of the Alpha Raptor. The harsh reality of PvE is that the environment likes to play too. I now had an unknown level Alpha Raptor way too close for comfort, and I knew I would need to take it out or I would never be safe. The first approach? The kamikaze approach. I take off all of my gear and I try to lure the Raptor away. As you can see, this only succeeded in drawing it closer to my little base. The swimming approach. Turns out, Raptors don't swim. I tried to get it to chase me into the water. It couldn't care less. Finally, the shoot it and don't be a wimp approach. I manned up and stocked up on arrows and crafted my new ramshackle crossbow and started my hunt. You'll notice that the raptor is easily drawn to the creatures running around the beach, but for some reason it couldn't harvest the dino after killing it. It just stayed aggroed. So that's when I attacked, guys. I dropped at least 100 arrows into this raptor, and I took back alpha status on my beach. Now, my approach to beginning game tames is simple. I start with a berry collector, an iguanodon, a trike, parasaur, something like that. Now, you tame it up, and now you have a steady supply of narco berries for narcotics. Narcotics you're going to be able to use to tame up a flyer like a PT. And of course, as you can see all around us, there are PTs right here on the beach. In fact, that's going to be best for our purposes just starting out. I actually had a decent level KO'd and starved up in the woods. It was actually one piece away from taming, and a pego grabbed the meat right out of my inventory. I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely brutal. I did eventually get one, and I used it to fly around a little bit and check things out. Turns out that there was another Alpha Raptor way too close to my base. I got another nice little XP boost from taking it out, and then I kept searching. I stumbled across a super awesome looking Tapahara that I tamed up nice and fast with the help of that Alpha's prime meat. With this new flyer, I can now venture away from home base and find some new dinos to tame. At this point, I am looking for a building dino. An Anki or a Dodic is the next logical step to help me build my permanent starter base. Of course, the only way to get that back to base is to tame an Argy. Good news for me, I could find those in the same place. I made a simple trap of stone gateways beforehand and set it up in a perfect spot at the base of the mountain. Ankies are so slow, you don't even need to trap them, just shoot them in the head until they fall down. The Argy, of course, flew right into the trap just like planned. And I was just a couple of hungry bellies away from adding 2 more tames to the collection. I actually ran back to make an Argy saddle, and when I got back, the Anki had almost woken up. It was a super big mistake. It had literally 6 torpidity left, guys. It was so close. But I got him tamed up and back to our little corner of the island for my starter base build. After all the craziness, the only thing left is to put up our first real base. I decided to go with a simple stone and wood cabin, and with the help of a couple of new dinos, I had it built in no time. I am really happy with how it turned out and very, very excited about my PvE adventures to come. 24 hours in the books, on to day 2. That's going to do it for today's episode, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Make sure to hit that like button for me if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments below what server you're playing on, and maybe I'll stop by. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.